Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how you can create your own random assignment of a salesperson to a CRM deal using Zapier. So some systems like HubSpot have the ability to automatically round robin new deals and things like that once you have a certain subscription level and you're paying for a certain tier. And you can actually do it with Zapier instead. So what we've built here is using HubSpot as an example. We're doing a random number generator using the formatter step in Zapier. We're doing a quick lookup in Google Sheets and then updating the deal back in the CRM in HubSpot. So let's jump in. Should only take a couple of minutes. So here we have the deals, and when a new deal comes in to HubSpot, it's going to trigger the Zap. So you could use any CRM for this, or any kind of forms tool, or however you get your deals. We're using the HubSpot CRM for this example, and we have a new deal coming in. We've got our HubSpot account. This is the information that is pulled in by Zapier for the HubSpot deal, like this, including the owner ID. And then we get the details here for this deal, for this example. Then I have this formatter step set up for Zapier. So it's formatted by Zapier. We select the event as numbers. We can then choose the transform option for random number. And I've set the range for our total number of salespeople in this example. So we have one person and we have up to 4 people. And in the spreadsheet, I'll show you that in a sec, we've got an allocated number for each of the salespeople. So basically what this step's going to do is it's going to choose a number between 1 and 4, 1, 2, 3, or 4 at random. So it'll keep changing each time. In this case, it's pulled in and created 3 or chosen 3 as the output. So then going to the lookup step, we've got a Google Sheet that I've set up already like this. And we've got these options here. This is all of our salespeople in the company, let's say. This is just an example. I've got their names here. I've got their HubSpot ID, internal ID, and then I have a random number associated with them as well. And so basically, this gives Zapier something to search for. When it's searching for the random number, it's then going to find the appropriate HubSpot ID. And I've got the name here just for our reference. But actually, the Zap, we only need the ID number. So we've got the lookup spreadsheet row here for Google Sheets. We'll click continue. And then I've added in or selected the sheet that I want to look up, the worksheet specifically. And then I'm doing a lookup column for the random number column here, like this. And you can see the example. I've got the example from the previous step here where it's chosen 3. And so it's looking up the random number generator here for 3. And then it pulls out the HubSpot ID here. And this is the number I then need for the next step. So this is an internal ID number. And then we have the last step, update deal in HubSpot. So we're just going back to that first deal. We're updating the same deal. Update deal is our event. We go action. We choose the object ID, which is that deal ID from the first trigger step. And we go all the way down. Usually I just do a command F, owner, and we find the owner, the deal owner here. And then we need to make sure, and this will be, again, this is different in Pipedrive and other CRMs as well. You may be able to put in the person's email address or person's name or something like that. But in HubSpot and probably most other systems, each user of the software will have a unique ID number. So you need to make sure you know that, and you're including that in this column here. So this ID number may be different than what you see when you search for the contact in the software. Basically, this number you can see here, the trick is in Zapier, Zapier will pull this number out, and you can see the numbers that appear here when you have the first option here, which is like a drop-down selector for these email addresses like this. So basically, you want to find the number here, this 86 number you can see in gray, and that's the number that's going to be found by or used by Zapier. And then we're going to go to custom. We're going to go to that lookup spreadsheet row and select the HubSpot ID column data there. And now we can then go continue, and then we can then test that step. And we'll then see, in this case, that this deal has been updated to Jack. Let's run through it once and test it all works, and then we can publish it. So we've got our random number, retest. We've got a 3 again. Let's retest one more time. Then we get a 2. So now we get our next step here, which is the 2's come into the next step. Click continue, retest. And then we get Chloe, and then update deal. So just going back, this is our deal here, the first one. So let's scroll down, retest, and there we have the result. Chloe has been updated there in the deal. And then now we can publish, and then it's all set. So give it a shot. Let me know if you've managed to successfully do this. Please feel free to add any comments below and any questions about this, and like the video if it's been useful. And feel free to subscribe if you want to see more content like this in the future. And thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.